and watch you while you sleep, holding you, lost inside every breath you breathe. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy, happy. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy, happy.
Well, is it video? Wait, we're taking video. Oh, this is video. What the?
Cause I'm incomplete and I need you more with every breath I breathe. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy, happy. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just
So now, when you go back and you see this, and everybody's watching this, what is it like when you yourself see it, or friends see this, and they're like, "Oh, wow."
Well, when we were at the New Media Film Festival, and that was the first time I've seen it on screen, and on the big screen, and the music came on, and my heart, when I hear that song, it just stops for a second, because it is a part of my personal life, and now I share it with the whole world, and I'm proud to share it because I think it is a beautiful story. It made for a beautiful story. It does stop my heart a little bit because it's like, oof, I have to share this now. I mean, it's out there.
But initially, when she saw the first cut, I sent her a rough cut. And she called me up and she was like, "It's beautiful."
I will tell you, everybody that saw it, that was a part of our lives, I mean, cried. Everybody called me crying. My mother, my parent, my dad, my friends, my good friends, they'd call me and say, "Oh my gosh, I was crying." And I'm like, "No, be really happy," because it was a really, it ended up, it's really great. It's a really great story. I'm great.
Yeah.
We hope he's great. We don't know. Gabby's great. And Love in an Instant is great.
And they were both, because they did break up, I was very sensitive to that and was like, is it still okay for me to do this, And of course, Stefany said yes. And then I spoke with Eric and he said, of course, it just happened to end up, becoming true. But other than that, everyone who's seen it, even, Stefany, her friends, her family, Eric and his friends and his family, they all thought that it was just done beautifully and they were really proud of it. So.
And a lot of people can relate to it now. I mean, because social media, we are our own paparazzi, is how I explained it, is we put our lives out there. So, for instance, Valentine, when she did the podcast interview with us, she said it was so relatable to her because she had been through an instant like that. And it's true. I mean, one point she made to me was, you don't want to put your life out there because you don't know what's going to happen, so you take down all the pictures and stuff. But then she said, what happens when it's the right one and you don't document and you don't have memories of that?
Yeah.
So you take the chance. You just take the chance in this life, and
Hey, you wear your heart on your sleeve.
You do.
I mean,
you have to.
Social media is such a part of our lives now. It's like, it's just who we are. Documenting every single moment. Like, we were just all, out in the hallway, and we should be being social with each other, the four of us, right? But we were all on our phones, because plus we're like trying to tweet and Instagram, like us being here, like telling everyone to tune in and to watch and stuff like that. So, it's just a part of life at this point. So.
Now, of course, you've moved on, another relationship.
Yes.
So, do you feel yourself as willing to be as open and sharing this time around as you were with your previous
I
relationship?
do have a little trepidation. I mean, I can't, help it, because when the time when it was ended, that part of my life, it's a rough thing to go through, and you have to delete some things and try to start over. But no, actually no, I'm super happy. I love sharing it. I just don't share as much. I think I don't put the most intimate parts online for everybody because I hold him special. So I prefer not to just commercialize him.
Right.
Because I really because of the way it affected me before, it's just different now. It is different.
Yeah.
Now, with Eric, and previously, but before you were making the film, you said you were used to this, kind of tracking your life story. You shared your life. Were you like that as well, in terms of Instagram and sharing your life before doing this film?
To an extent. Like, she is now trepidatious. I've always been. So there are only certain things that I put out. But I try to post daily, whether that's about loving an instant or just, this morning I posted my dog and I on a walk because the streets were completely empty, so it's always so nice. But it's just, like little everyday sort of things. Relationship stuff, I don't post. But you might see them in the picture with me, but you may not know who they are.
Who's that dreamboat?
Yeah.
Who's that hunk? Yeah.
I post. My life is already out there, so we'll just keep it out there. And you only live once, so this is it. This is my only life, and so I'm going to go out with a bang when I do.
Yeah.
So best believe.
She gave me great material.
Yeah,
She gave, as you can see, she was great for the shoot. So.
Because I think it seems like it varies from person to person in terms of how much they're willing to share of themselves, and even if you are sharing of yourself, you are also constructing your own personal narrative, how you'd like people to view you.
Exactly.
And so it's always tough, like how much of it is really being your authentic self and how much of it is like, well, no, this is only what I want people to know of me.
Right.
I think I really don't have any
Filter.
Yeah. That's my
Right.
MO. I have no filter.
The only
in my mouth
filter she
and-
has is on IG, like when she changes the color of the picture. But yeah, I think she's pretty open, and that was why I really wanted to do this project because, like I said, we do put so much of our lives on social media, and hers was perfect.
and I just don't know which way is the easier way to go, just to be completely open and honest and sharing of yourself with no filter and just come what may of the consequences, or just carefully trying to construct how you want people to view or what you choose to share with your life, and just constantly worrying like, oh, is this something I want to share or not? I have to worry about leading that sort of life. I don't know necessarily which way is the best way. And
I think it works for.
I mean, being in this industry, though, people are going to stalk you. They're going to try to find whatever they can. So at that level, I'm like, I have nothing to hide, really.
Yeah.
I have nothing to hide. I have a
Pretty
good
open
life.
life,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I do a lot of fun stuff, and I love to share it with the people that are in my life, and whatever I can contribute to anybody else's life, and make them happy. So. Or sad, or whatever, just I don't have any shame like that. It's who I am. So you either like me or you don't.
And that was one of the reasons why I left the movie. I started the movie with her alone, because that's usually how it works. Like when you're not dating someone, it's a lot of pictures of you, right? You and your dogs.
Yeah.
Not that we're guilty of that, but. It'll be, a lot of solo pictures. And then when you meet someone and you start hanging out, it's like all pictures of you guys together.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end, you could see them not together as much anymore. And so that's why the very last photo is of Stefany by herself looking at the sunset. Because the sun is setting on that relationship.
I wanna be